Hey, welcome back. Yeah, making some progress. Got almost all of the rounds that were already cut up, split and stacked over there. Well over a cord. I almost have just a cord for the stuff that goes to my dad. I'm separating out the oak because I'm stacking the oak separately. The reason I'm doing that mainly is because that's going to take a lot longer to dry. I know it'll all be ready to sell by the fall, but just want to keep the oak off to the side. I'm splitting it small. Should be fine and ready to go by the fall. Anyway, now I get to have some fun. I get to cut. I haven't cut with my chainsaw in a long time. It's been since late this fall or early fall. So I got all this over here that needs cut up, and I'm going to try and separate out the oak, put it over here, and then the rest of the hardwoods separate out, and just going to have some fun. Hey, next day, I got a mess of stuff cut up, but I was realizing very quickly I had a setup over at the old house in the wood yard where I could just buzz through these things. And this is the setup. So I got a couple of pallets stacked up here to bring it up to height. I got an ash log that just happened to split right down the middle. I suppose you could cut a log down the middle with your chainsaw to make this, but there's two pieces, half pieces of a log here. And I just set the big old pole up on this, and I can cut through it, and then I use the forks on the tractor as kind of like a live deck. So I just take them off of there and roll them onto here, and I'll push the rounds off to the side. And it worked really well. I liked it a lot better than cutting into a pile. Cutting in a pile, they fall down, they get into the way of each other, and I'm just not a fan of cutting in the pile. It's also a little bit more dangerous than this. This is better. So let me tell you something. That steel MS500i, man, that thing, it cuts through logs slicker than snot on a doorknob.
Do you have to use so many cuss words?
Oh. That's it for today. Wow. Yeah. This is a much better way. I forgot how good it was when I used it back at the other place. What do you guys like to do? What's your favorite way to buck up logs? I mean, if I had an excavator or something, you know, lift it up, I would use the grapple on the tractor, but the grapple's 54 inches wide and it gets in the way, so you only be able to like buzz off the ends. Wouldn't work. This and the forks, actually, when you got everything set up like this, you can scoop a lot more with the forks. You're not fighting that grapple, and when you let go with the grapple, they all fall out. With this, you can take them one at a time. It works great. I like it. So anyway, I think I'll probably do the same thing tomorrow. Yesterday was a good day. Yesterday was a very good day. I got a lot cut up. I've only got this little bit left here, and then these big monsters over here. This little stuff I'm gonna cut up and save for my dad, but I'll try to put it off to the side because I got a better idea for processing that. So I'll get these little ones out of the way and get the rest of these big ones. Oh, yeah, cut a lot, and I made a big pile of sawdust too. I was cutting in here, I was cutting off the pile, sawdust was getting in with the gravel. I had that problem back at the old house, I don't want to have it here. So it's okay to add new gravel over top, but that big of a pile of sawdust, I wouldn't want all that mixed in here. So on the concrete, easy to scoop up into a pile. I'll spread it in my garden. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make a garden in the spring. That'll be fun, along with all the other projects. Anyway, enough talking, more working. There it is, all cut up, ready to be split. And speaking of splitting, you know, I used to split with this thing, this Husky wood splitter. Pretty simple design, just, you know, it's like a wedge, maul, have you, that's it, and it works. But I should have an axe, so I got this for Christmas. I want to test it out. Use linseed oil on the handle, all week long, 2 coats a day. Got this sucker sharpened up. Sharp enough it'll cut my thumb if I'm not careful. So, we're gonna give her a shot. See what it'll do. This is just a piece of ash. Don't want to set myself up to fail. Let's just give it a shot. Wow. Oh, that went through it like nothing. Oh, that was beautiful. All right. Come on. Oh, I gotta do that again. All right, gotta use a little more strength than that. Gotta actually, there you go. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah. So the question is, which is faster? Using a log splitter or an axe? I'll tell you which one's more fun. Using an axe. Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. That's wonderful. That did it. Let's split it. I'll get better with it as I go. This reminds me of like, well, I used to play bass guitar a lot. And when I first got my first bass guitar, you didn't have to teach me or force me to practice. I wanted to practice. It's the same kind of feeling. I just wanna. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice axe. Got it on Amazon. It's German, Helko Werk. I'll leave a link in the description. Yeah. The knot. Oh yeah, that's a big old knot. There we go. I'm thrilled with it, absolutely thrilled with it. That was a lot of fun. Well, you know what I'll be doing next week when I'm doing more stuff. Catch you then. Yeah.